Hi, guys. How are you today? Time to talk about Portia Williams and that crazy show of hers. I mean, it is just absolutely insane. It's three nut jobs: Simon, Portia, and Dennis. Three nut jobs. I love every single minute of it. We're going to talk about that. Then we're going to talk a little bit about the Jussie Smollett case, how he was on trial today on the stand, and how it's not looking good for Jussie. So he might as well go ahead and, get ready for a little jail time. I mean, I hear he's facing 1 to 3 years. That's what they're saying. So let me go ahead, play my intro, allow more people into the room, and then we'll get right into it. Hi, guys. How are you? Hey, Gabor.
What's good?
Hey, Perry.
What's up? What's up? What's up, Gabor?
What's good?
Shoot, just chilling, man.
Just
What do y'all think
chilling.
of? How you
Huh?
feeling today, Gabor? You all right?
I'm good.
You good?
I'm always good.
Yeah, you are. Listen, what do y'all think about Portia's show?
I
I like
couldn't
it.
watch it.
You didn't watch
So
it?
I try to record it. So every time I try to record it, so the when it shows Real Housewives
Atlanta.
of Atlanta,
Mm-hmm.
Portia matters, and so I already have Real Housewives of Atlanta to set the record, but it never records it. And when I try to record the show, it says you are. You know what I'm saying? It's weird the way that they have it
Right, I got
titled.
you.
It
So the
records
only
on my
way I would
recorder under Atlanta and not um whatever the hell his name.
Portia
Portia
well, I,
Family
Family
Matters.
Matters.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess since they took her peach, it ain't considered. I guess my TV just saying she ain't got her peach no more. So
Well, let me tell you what happened because it was a hot ass mess. Okay. And
hmm
what took me so long, why I took so long to come on, is because I tried to remember I emailed myself the recording of Portia
Right.
messing up. It didn't go through. So I don't know what's going
Oh, you
on.
don't have it at all?
It's on your phone though. You could play it if I want you to, okay? And put
If
it
I
up
can
to the
find it. Yeah.
it's yeah. Anyway, so okay, so last night was a trip, okay? First of all, somebody asked me cuz it starts out with they're at a restaurant and Portia's talking about she didn't want Dennis to bring a girlfriend to the barbecue and her sister Lauren invites Dennis to come anyway and said that he could bring a date and Portia didn't want him to bring a date. And then she says something. She mentions her boyfriend Nate, and God, what's Portia's sister? Lauren starts crying, and somebody asked me, "Who is Nate? Do I know anything about Nate? I know much about Nate, as you guys know. I'm ready to laugh. I don't know if you're going to be ready to laugh because this is crazy. I had heard about Nate. Oof, probably back in March. Have you heard about Lauren's boyfriend and how they all don't get along?
Yeah,
is
I
this
heard
her
something
baby
like that.
daddy?
Yeah. No, not the baby dad. This is Lauren's boyfriend. His name is Nate.
So both of them got kids with no man.
Yeah. Both of them have
Yeah.
children.
Kids looking
And
for daddies. They got kids looking for daddies. How ironic.
Gabor, stop.
No, I'm just saying.
Well, but here's the funny part. I guess everybody doesn't like Nate, especially Portia.
hmm
And Portia tried to tell her last night, I don't want to hear
Allegedly,
about him. I don't like him. Child.
put up your banner, Sherelle.
Yeah,
All right.
allegedly, yeah. Um, Portia has a lot of nerve. Portia's coming off very, very selfish to me. You don't want Lauren to talk about her boyfriend, but you want her to put up with your mess, and that's a mess over there,
Right.
people. Okay, it's a mess. So because this is how it's going, Gabor. Let me explain to you.
hmm
Portia, and I'm gonna do it out of order, and Dennis really still love each other. They really do. But
Wow.
I think Portia's trying to play I'm gonna let you know how it feels. That's what I think she's doing.
Mhm.
And if this don't work out, then I got Simon over here. Everybody's playing everybody. Porsha is playing Simon. Simon playing Porsha. Dennis
Mhm.
playing Porsha. Porsha playing Dennis and Simon and her sister because she tried to make her sister the gopher.
Right,
You know
right.
what I mean?
Porsche don't really like that girl like that. She just need a little tag along. You remember when Porsche? You remember when the girl was pregnant and Porsche was jealous that the girl got pregnant before her and told her she didn't care what was
She
going on in her
did.
stomach.
Oh,
I
wow.
forgot
Yes,
about
she did.
that.
She said, "I don't care what's going on in your stomach." Yeah, she did.
She did.
Damn.
Porsche should. I love that she did this show, but this show is making her look worse than Atlanta.
Mm.
It's
Well,
making her
yeah,
look worse than Atlanta.
it gives you more information on her true intentions.
Her gold diggingness and her selfishness.
Right, yeah. I mean, because the whole thing, like last week, I think we talked about it, and we was talking about whether she was doing it, because I would say, I think she just go for every man with money, right? Then some other people were saying that at the core of it, she's still looking for this love, just don't know how to find it. And at first I didn't understand it, but I sort of believe that. I think that she want to be loved, but by somebody with money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like that. I mean, but this show is good. It's good for me so far. And I ain't really care about the hot dog man. I'm loving Dennis on this show.
I'm loving Dennis. Why? Okay, so let me tell Gabor what happened. Okay, so Porsha wants everybody to be a well-working unit. She wants Dennis to get along with Simon and everybody to like Simon because the family's not feeling Simon. Like, who the hell is he? Where he come from? Because did you hear the aunt say, "This gonna be your only wife, right?" You know, because this is gonna be the only one. They're not feeling Simon. The only person that's liking Simon is the mom. So they're all at this barbecue table. Let me tell you more about this shit show. They're all at the barbecue. They're all at the table eating. Dennis shows up without a date. Now, remember, he made a big deal out of, I can't show up without a date. And Porsha said, no, you can't show up without a date. Why would she care if he brought a date? He shows up without a date. I think that was a ploy, you know, just to get something out of her, a reaction out of her. So they're all at the table. And Miss Diane starts crying and says,
she wanted pizza.
She said, this is a beautiful thing. You know, I still love Dennis, and I love what Simon's gonna give my daughter because she couldn't say she didn't love Simon. Hell, you just met his ass a couple weeks ago, just like all of us. We just met him, and this is a beautiful thing. And then Grandma says, "Yeah, and I understand why you did what you did, Dennis. You know, some men are just like that." She called Dennis a cheater, and then Dennis' mother,
a playboy.
A playboy, okay. Yeah. A playboy. And then Dennis' mother jumped in. She wasn't having that. Because she like, well, Porsha, technically, Simon's still married. So, you know, Porsha a cheater too. It was crazy. And then I didn't understand why Miss Diane was crying. What's all this about?
I mean, you know how
she want to be a star. Everybody want to be a star.
Yeah, Gabor, that. You remember the original Coming to America? Where the father, McDowell, was so entranced on making money, where he welcomed the prince into his house. He was so happy that the guy father was a prince that he started crying.
The daddy from Good
Times. Diane.
The daddy from Good Times.
You think she's crying on the money she thinks she's gonna get?
Yes, I mean she's looking at him, and then she look at the ex-son-in-law like, you had hot dogs and some money, but I got Mr. Nigerian over here with plenty of money.
But what does we do? Do we know he got money, or is it a fluke?
They don't know yet. They're soon to find out. They'll find out soon.
I'm agreeing with
Andrew. You're gonna have to show me. You gotta show me.
Thank you, Gabor.
Show me. He could say he got $40 million all he wants to. Show me, is he living that lifestyle?
All we know for sure.
Yeah, all we know for sure is that he buy cocoa for people. And around that time, I'm pretty sure that they knew that he was buying drugs. Can we say drugs?
Oh, yeah, you know what? But he got a lot of issues.
No, what you're talking about was a couple months ago, a girl came out. Was she a stripper?
Yeah, she was a stripper. He came and took her from the club. She said that she was at the club, she was dancing.
That's right. That's
And
right.
then he wanted to take her, hey, let me pay for you to come and dance at a private party. That's what he wanted to do.
That's right.
You didn't watch the show though. One of Porsha
Mm-hmm.
aunts had asked Simon, they was just talking to Simon, trying to get to know him and stuff. So had mentioned that, okay, it's not your first rodeo. Then Porsha says something like, oh yeah, this is his fourth one, right? And then he came back to clear it up to make sure they understood where he was coming from and said, yeah, but I figured out the common denominator out of all those relationships is that I was a rescuer. You ain't rescuing a damn thing. You go to a strip joint to rescue the girl off the pole, use her up, and they're going to get a new one.
How you a rescue and you said Fallon had her own money? He said Fallon had her own money. She wasn't no gold.
He did say that. He did. So I'm not trusting Simon one bit.
What you trying to rescue Porsha from? What you trying to rescue Porsha from?
I don't know. I think he planned the hell out of Porsha. I think he's got ulterior motives. I forgot about that drug thing and being with strippers. I forgot about that. I already know he got this will be his fourth marriage. I mean, I don't trust Simon. They're all and then okay, now listen to this. So then Dennis tells Porsha to meet him at a restaurant because they want to talk about the baby. And when she get there to talk about anything about the baby, where Dennis reveals to her that he still loves her. Okay. And not only that, let me tell you something.
Even Dennis after, so this is after Bolo. This is after the Bolo thing. See, Dennis, wait,
let me I think Dennis is trying to break up Simon and Porsha. And have you ever seen Dennis look this good?
That look good? They give me that. I get oversized bald head Jermaine Dupri. That's what I see.
No,
I get a little heavy set bald head. He don't look bad though.
What she's saying, the boy, typically you see him in the nice sweatsuits and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But she's basically saying at this point, we see him trying to step up his game to reclaim his woman. And he figured he looked better than Simon.
He left the white line on his edge up.
I see that. The white line just a little
gone, Dennis. I mean,
it's just a little too dark. But I think he looks good. He looks nice.
Oh, wow.
I think he looks way
better
than Simon.
That's what Polar look like. But I get Jermaine Dupri. When I see Dennis, I see Jermaine Dupri. Jermaine Dupri with a bald head. That's what I see.
And with Dennis,
he looked better than Simon.
And what Dennis see is he gonna dress up and he gonna do everything to go and get his queen back.
Yep.
He's in pursuit of getting Porsha back.
Yep.
But Queen though?
Well, no, it's his queen. You know what? His queen. Oh, I mean, obviously he's fighting for her. You know what I'm saying? And he wants her back.
But he's a cheater too.
Right, I get it.
Porsha done got a mess for herself. Dennis can't be trusted either.
But some guys like that, they'll cheat as long as they're, doing a thing. But when that happens to them, it's like, I don't know. It's like he's, he can do it. But sometimes he don't realize what he lost until they lose him. And so, and I think she's playing Simon to the thing. Like, she really, in my mind, really rather be with Dennis. But she knows that Dennis would cheat. And I guess assuming that since this guy loved her so much, Simon, that he won't cheat. Wow. I mean, just being foolish again, making another foolish mistake.
Well, Dennis ain't innocent. Dennis is taking hoes all at IHOP when the girl was pregnant. He had about 3 girls with him at IHOP. Yeah. Remember that came out?
Yep.
So he ain't innocent either. But after what she did with Bolo, how they was in a relationship, and all of a sudden when she went down there and smashed Bolo, all of a sudden she was single. Dennis, God is blessing you. Let that go. I think this is the show. Because ain't no man gonna get embarrassed like that on national TV.
Okay. So let me ask you this, boy.
Go ahead. What's up?
Seeing how you brought up the Bolo thing, it gave me another thought, right?
Okay.
Do you think not Dennis, but Simon will be able to survive this relationship anyway? Because after a while, after going to Bolo and all that stuff, isn't Porsha gonna get a little bored in the bedroom with Simon?
What?
I don't. But see, but we need to say this.
I'm only saying that because Fallon got bored, and then got the young guy.
Now, see, this is the thing that I want to know why. See, this is why we got to be very careful in today's society. Simon should be canceled. Simon went and bought some cocoa for these girls to take, and was over there at the house with these girls taking this cocoa and stuff. But y'all want to throw Bill Cosby in jail and stuff for giving people pills and stuff. They saying they got headaches and he giving them pills and stuff, and he didn't take none. So why is Simon not canceled? Simon should be canceled. How you buying cocoa?
I don't trust Simon. I don't trust
Me neither. You got
and
this
you
cocoa.
should see him on the show.
How you gonna buy some shit and you ain't gonna take it?
Yeah, I know, huh? I mean,
get me fucked up. Get me messed up.
And then don't tell how many times he been with the strippers. He just got caught that last time.
Nah, that
I
girl
don't
was
trust
trying to
Simon.
That girl was trying to get down. That girl was trying to. That girl thought that she was hitting the money back and she wanted to be popular. She
did. I don't even remember her name. But on the show, it was. Oh, Dennis' mother said that Porsha's mother told her. Now this is crazy. That Porsha cheated on Dennis before. And the way that she was
with Bolo. It was with Bolo. We saw it. See, what y'all try to do is y'all try to act like Dennis ain't walk Porsha to their van when they was getting ready to go to South Carolina. Y'all try to act like y'all didn't say that. Be like, she was single. She was in a relationship. And he was embarrassed. And he was making tweets and Instagrams and stuff about it. And she was trying to cover it up on the show. She was trying to cover it up on the show. And make him say
both cheat. They both embarrass each other.
They both cheat, but they both cheat and they both embarrass. He cheated.
I think she cheated.
That's what Dennis' mother said. That Porsha's mother told her that Porsha cheated.
As much as you accuse me of cheating,
remember that song by Keisha? I should have cheated. That's how they were acting. I mean, and I believe Dennis' mother, ain't nobody gonna make nothing up like that. And she said, who told her? Your mother told me. Miss Diane had, I don't know, was drinking one night or something like that, or mad at Porsha and let the cat out the bag.
And then I think Porsha got so much energy and stuff and like to get out there. This is why I think Simon is not gonna last that long.
It's not.
Because and part of the reason, even though she get the baby with Dennis, so I think she sort of, graduate. I mean, just slide her way back to him when she wants somebody either younger or more energized. Because it's like, I think Porsha said at the table when she was talking to her sister, Lauren, that she said, Lauren's like, well, why can't Dennis bring a date over? I'm not going to have him bring no random chick at my table, right? It was something like that. What you say, Sherelle?
For my man. I don't.
Oh yeah. That's what she said. I'm not gonna let my man, bring him bring a certain date around with my man or something like that. Yeah, indicating she was upset that he would even be seeing anybody else.
So Dennis' mama is on the show.
Yes. Yeah. And she hates Porsha.
So who all got a confessional? Who all got a confessional on the show?
Everybody. Miss Diane had a confessional. Speaking of confessional, let me put this up there, Gabor, because Dennis' mama is a trip. Because what the hell is she wearing? But she real protective over her son, and she
gotta be. She gotta be. See, what happens is these girls, they get on these shows and stuff. People know when they talk to them, they say, "Oh, girl."
What is that on her head? That's Dennis' mother. And look at she got the girls out. This is a mess. She hates Porsha.
This is my first time at Fame, and baby, we gotta set it out. I gotta look like something on
I think so.
What's her name? What's her name? Miss Dennis Mama. What they say? This Dennis would fall. Pilar was Dennis with a bow. This Dennis would fall on the head. Lord.
It looks a mess. I can't believe she came out the house in that. I ain't trying to talk about nobody mama.
Is it Gina?
Her name Gina? Talk about nobody mama neither. Oh, baby, but the face is a whole different than the rest of the body.
It's Gina. They're saying it's Gina. Oh, Gina.
Oh, damn, Gina.
Oh, Gina.
This one looks like the woman that I saw on Housewives of Atlanta. Gina.
Yeah. So I guess she looks different here. I think she tried to fix up, but she didn't look like that.
What does she do?
Did she a nurse? She worked somewhere because
I thought she was selling hot dogs with Dennis.
I have no idea.
I don't know. She didn't say where she worked.
Let me see Gina. Let me see Gina again. Let me see that again.
Gabor to somebody mama.
That's somebody grandmama too, ain't it?
I mean, what does she have in her head? She does not like Porsha. She cussed Porsha out something good. Okay. She tried to tell Porsha that, look,
Gina,
that man's still married. So you're a cheater too, as far as I'm concerned. She told Porsha that before.
Let me see it again.
And your mama told me you cheated.
Let me see it again, Sherelle. Let me see it again. I want to see it again. No, because I thought I saw some foil paper on the side of her body. Oh, Gina, it do got foil paper on the side.
Should we grade this? I feel bad. Should we grade this?
Baby.
Let's grade this. Come on, we got. Well, I'm sorry.
Much. It's too much.
She shouldn't have worn.
You don't dress something like this on a confessional unless it's your show. She trying to upstage Porsha. I don't like that, Gina. I'm sorry, Miss Gina.
You know, look at the girls.
Put them
She
up,
got this. What the hell? Is it a hat? What should we call this? I don't know what it is. I know what to call it. A mess. She's got a mess on her head. Yeah, no. But you would have loved the way she cussed Porsha out. Somebody said a 0.
Yeah, you would have enjoyed it.
Look at the foil paper on the side. This just you just can't wear this.
You mean right here, Gabor?
Yeah, you just can't wear nothing like that unless it's your show. I don't, Gina. But I don't know what she was trying to give. What was it trying to give?
She looked like she lives in the capital of Hunger Games. Y'all are out of line. Y'all are out of line. It's a mess, though. It's a true mess. Oh, Gina. Oh, Gina.
I actually like his mama, though. I like his mama.
I like her. She give me no nonsense. When I seen her on Atlanta, she gave me real no nonsense. She already knew that Porsha was trying to take her son to the bank. She wanted half of the hot dog services, and that's what it gave me. She knew that her son was about to get played.
Why is everybody saying that Porsha? I think she loved Dennis. Why is everyone saying that she was trying to use Dennis for his money?
Well, because she wouldn't have never dated Dennis if he didn't have no damn money. That's all I'm saying.
She couldn't get nothing higher.
And now she got Simon, because you could tell she don't love Simon like that. She just don't. Simon don't love her like that. Simon is just as tricky. They got him acting like a choir boy on this show, Gabor. Like, he's patient. He lets her go to dinner with Dennis. So Dennis invites her to dinner. They supposed to be talking about
he had like this. And they got him so relaxed on the show. He reminded you of this grandfather that needs to be sitting in a rocking chair, not saying a damn thing. He don't say much. Yes, I love you, dear. Yes, dear. You're gonna lose your damn woman because Dennis is on the prowl.
Yeah, he ain't gonna lose that. Porsha, they about the money. See, I really think that. See, all of them to be a part of this show like that, and all of these people are in the confessionals and stuff like that. It's an act to me. It's a game.
I don't think it's an act.
And then no offense, and I say this.
Oh baby,
you get to check out the episode. Damn it, her whole family was in there, all her aunts and everything. And to be honest with you, I don't know why if Porsha ever had ass implants, why she needed one. If you look at the rest of them, it's coming.
Perry, stop. He's trying to say everybody in Porsha's family except for the person.
Well, Diana I believe Diane got did up. Diane got snipped and tucked. Diane got.
She looks awfully good.
Diana jumped on the table because that ain't the same woman that we met when Porsha first
she
on
lost
the show.
A lot of weight, and you're saying she
got did up because what's the call? It did say that y'all be trying to act like I'm lying, but Cordell did say that the mama was laying in her bed when he came home from work. That Porsha mama was laying in his bed eating a box of large pepperoni pizza. And
I know last time we talked about this, somebody said that the mama was in the chat. So just watch your mouth, Gabor.
What's she gonna do to me?
I don't know.
She can stop me when I'm lying. Stop me when I'm lying. The man said that she was eating a whole box of pizza in his bed on his white furniture. And they thought they act like they hit the goddamn jackpot.
So she was eating the pizza and waiting for him to come in for dessert. Well, what was going on?
It didn't give me that. It just gave me that. You got your mama. When we was growing up and we had company, nobody could go in the master bedroom. That was the room. Exactly. Nobody go in there. That's just like somebody coming into your house one of Sherelle friends coming to the house, sitting in the middle of your bed, eating. Goddamn, y'all can't go in the living room. What y'all in my room for? You know, you can't even lay down like you want to lay down.
I feel you. Okay.
Speaking of what this person, the chat, thank you for the super chat, Cedar Grove Productions. I appreciate it. That why did Porsha want to see the picture that Dennis had in his phone? And for him to get her chair at dinner, child, please. They were acting like it was a date. And I think the date didn't go the way that Dennis wanted it to go, because all they ended up doing, they did not mention the baby or the daughter. All they talked about was Dennis cheating. And he said, he made a comment like, "You still mad about that?" But they talked about
Porsha want 2 men.
And it was like
it's my baby mama again.
It was like the feelings were still going back and forth, like they were trying to work it out. So then they go out to the car. Supposedly he gets a naked picture text from a woman, or he looking at a naked picture. I think that was planned to get a reaction out of Porsha, because he tells Porsha, "I still love you and you still love me." And she like, "In what kind of way?"
You know, that's why I don't believe in no maid families. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I don't believe in no maid families, because all this conversation about, see, she over here with Simon. Simon, you over here coming into this maid family. She trying to make you dad, and she got you giving you Father's Day posts and stuff with the baby. And she over here meeting, talking about the baby. And y'all saying they over there talking about what's in the phone. Ain't brought Pilar up not one time.
They did not bring up Pilar. They did not. But then get this part. Simon allegedly was okay with it. I mean, the whole thing was weird. Like, because Lauren's supposed to be into spiritual healing now. And she quit her job with Porsha. She don't work with Porsha no more because she's a spiritual healer. So she takes Porsha to this place. I think they call him a shaman. I don't know what it means. I'm not into all of that. They had like the bells and
down. We ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah, if she can't heal Porsha, I don't believe it. If she can't heal a sister, I don't believe it.
I'm with Gabor. It's all for TV because it's too crazy to believe. I believe it, Amelia. I believe it. It's crazy. So she goes to this healer and they all pray. The aunt starts singing some crazy song. I don't know. I'm not into that.
Yeah, because the aunt was sort of into her form of stuff that, you know how Southern women might get into it, but it's different than that one. And you know, the lady that was hitting a little dong. She messed up and said, "Okay, well, let's bring in so and so dong. You know how you get this person that's really superstitious? The aunt was like, who's she bringing in? Like some spirits gonna come in or something?"
Yeah.
Then she started basically praying and wanted to save the group.
The whole thing was crazy. But the best part to me is when Dennis' mother cussed out Porsha, because she just don't like Porsha. And I feel at the end, you know what? I'm gonna push back the Jussie thing a little bit.
We gotta talk about Jussie, child.
Okay, let's talk about it today. Okay, so Jussie went to court today and got on the stand, right? Jussie Smollet, I'm talking about.
Poor thing.
And lied his ass off. Okay, so he went from not knowing who the brothers were to now he know who they are, but they're not that close. Oh yeah, by the way,
but they was in a bathhouse together.
I was at the bathhouse with them, playing with ourselves, and then we got a hotel after that.
Making out. They was in a bathhouse doing drugs. They was in a bathhouse doing drugs, making out, and masturbating in front of. What's her child? Look, Jussie,
and then they got a hotel after that. But he claims, so he says,
what you need a hotel room for if y'all was at the bathhouse?
Well, the whole thing is weird because when they asked him what he was doing at the bathhouse, he used words like, we just did a little touching.
Please.
Please. A little touching.
How much of it did you take, Jussie? Because we know you was the bender. We know you, you doing the bending? Yeah, we know you was doing the bending. So how much of it did you take, Jussie? But see, this is the thing though. See, Jussie, the boy, Ola, I think that's his name, Ola. No, Abel. Abel said, Abel said that he didn't have no sexual relationship with Jussie.
Well,
The taller one. He said that he didn't have no sexual relationship with Jussie. And then now Jussie saying that they was in a bathhouse doing drugs and
with
touching each other. No, the taller one.
With this one. Yeah, that's Abel. That's Abel.
The other one name is Ola. And they was in a
bathhouse.
bathhouse.
They're gonna try to say that Ola is homophobic.
They say Ola homophobic, but Ola showed a picture of him at the gay pride parade giving out candles. Condoms. Now, this is the thing, though. See, the taller one, Abel, got on the stand and said that he didn't have no sexual relationship with the man, with Jussie. And so, what that's gonna do is make it. If Jussie's saying that he did, because Abel trying to say he ain't gay. We was just kissing. You know how people, I ain't gay. I just ate a pussy. Oh, I'm sorry. But I ain't, he trying to say I ain't gay, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to keep his straight card.
Yeah.
But what's gonna happen is the jury is not gonna believe him now. Well, some people in the jury could be like, okay, well, you lied about being gay, you lied about having a sexual relationship with the man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what else are you lying about? So it may work out in Jussie's defense. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think so. Jussie admitted on the stand today that he.
I want to know what type of drugs they was taking. Was he taking poppers and let it all come in? Jussie, did you take it all? You took it all?
No, he testified today to.
No, I'm talking about Abel. I'm talking about did he take all of Abel in because he was doing the bending. Touching you how?
I can't with you.
We need to get into specifics. We need to get into specifics. We need to know what was going on to know what was. What do y'all consider a sexual?
But according to them, I mean, weren't they just going there? I mean, they wasn't going there for that. They just went there to soak their balls, didn't they?
A bathhouse?
No, I'm just saying that's the story they're trying to put out there.
The ball was doing more than get sucked. It's so Jussie, why Jussie? And see, you just have to let it go.
You gotta let it go, Jussie.
Just say that you lied and you fucked. I mean, and
just
you
say that damn fine.
Just say that you
whatever.
messed up. Get on here and tell them people that you was in here doing drugs, bending it over and spreading it wide at a bathhouse. At a bathhouse. Why would you do? We need to know what was going on. We need to know what type of drugs y'all was taking. How much of it did you take? Because they say it was some case. I can't think of the case right now, but it was sexual. Oh, Bill Clinton, sexual relations. See, he said he didn't have sexual relations with Monica because she was giving them head. He said they ain't consider. People try to be, they try to, they try to. No, I'm just saying they try to tweak little stuff around.
They try to be technical.
Try to be. What was you doing? What was you doing?
Let me
did
go
you bend it over?
Facts.
Did he stick it in? What was going on? What do you mean y'all didn't have a sexual relationship? What did y'all do sexually? Could you? We just gotta know. We want to know. We want to know what was going on.
No one's gonna tell you that verbatim. You need
baby, I would have got it out of him if I was a lawyer in the courtroom. We would have got it out. We wanted to know everything that happened, and we would have brought Abel back on stage and say, "Is it true? Did you put it in?"
Let me tell you, it's not just a fine anymore. He's facing up to 3 years in prison. And the fine, okay, up to that. Also today, he admitted, he said that, Jussie Smollett's attorney claimed that it was a real attack, that the brothers attacked him for real. I can't pronounce these brothers' names.
Ola and Abel.
Ola. Anyway,
Ola and Abel.
That he offered, they're saying that Jussie offered them $1 million to do the thing, and he's saying that is a lie. So basically today what they mostly talking about was the pornography. I guess they watch pornography together and go to bathhouses together, and he admitted to the drugs. But his testimony was he seemed well-spoken.
Who?
Jussie.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But
he acting.
You could just tell the boy's lying. Maybe because the story just don't make no damn sense.
The story don't make no damn sense.
It doesn't make any sense.
Let's see what other people think. I just don't. Hey, Diva.
What's up, Diva? What's up? Okay.
You just don't what?
I just don't understand why Jussie wouldn't come forward and tell the truth. I just feel like this is too much in your business. Nobody needs to know that you're doing drugs in a bathhouse.
Exactly.
Why do you think Diva he won't tell the truth?
Now, right now, after all this stuff, you ain't just a liar, but you a damn super freak too. Okay.
Yeah, if I had been in the bathhouse before
Jerry.
I answered that question, I would have said, "Look, cut the case. How much I want? I'll write the check. I'll write the check. I ain't answering this. I'll write the check."
They wouldn't even get to the bathhouse if it was you, Gabor, right? Because you would have spilled the beans. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on. Diva, why won't Jussie just tell the truth?
He's crazy. And I mean, I guess I'm gonna explain his situation because of the drugs, maybe. Because what would be their reason for trying to, like, that he did this whole thing because of drugs? Like, what would be these brothers' reason for trying to beat him up? And they're saying that he was promised $1 million, so you only get a $5,000 payment off of $1 million that he's supposed to owe you. I would have asked for more of a down payment. You're not going to say I can do this for $1 million and you only giving me $5,000. That's insanity. So the whole thing, but see, all they're doing is creating that doubt. And I think that's all he really needs is that doubt to get off, right?
What do you mean?
Like, if the jury has a reasonable doubt that somebody's not telling the truth, then can they convict him of, the crimes that he's being accused of? So they're throwing out all this outrageous stuff to create some doubt so maybe he could get off. And the thing with these court cases now, you don't know how it's going to go. Like, you be thinking things is going to go one way and then something crazy happens and it ends up being something else. But I have to tell you about my Porsha and her show. She's making me love reality TV again.
Your Porsha?
They're giving me life on this show.
What is it, Diva, that you love him about Porsha?
Oh, I'm loving every second of the shenanigans, okay?
It's a shit show.
Dennis is playing this thing out to the T. He's talking about, let's toast to Porsha and Simon at this, at the little barbecue thing they had. So he's playing Simon, making Simon all comfortable. Then he gonna take Simon woman out to dinner, talking about I love you and you still love me. He playing the game very well. Miss Gina outfit was tragic in that confessional. I was like, what is she doing? And then Lauren got played by Porsha the whole time on Roa. So Lauren wants to come on this show and tell us how she's no longer working for Porsha. She's acting like she's a big girl and she grew up. So you're supposed to be doing this meditation and healing, but you can't even heal yourself. The meditate name they call your boyfriend game, you crying and falling out. So who you want to save? And you can't even save yourself. They don't mention Nate. I can't take it. Well, girl, you ain't do no meditation for yourself, and you supposed to be doing a whole business on meditation? Like, are you kidding me right now? I'm like, she's a whole hot mess still. Now, she did say something interesting. She said how Porsha just likes yes people. And
she did say that.
If you don't yes Porsha to death, then you done. You fired. Porsha not going to have you around. And Miss Gina told the truth. Miss Diane told her that that Porsha was cheating. Miss Gina told the truth, but she wasn't
kind of mama is
to tell
that?
nobody.
What kind of mama is that?
I mean, what kind of mama is that? He's got a point. Callie, why would Porsha's mother tell Dennis' mother?
She ain't no good.
I have no idea. Maybe because she knew it would be aired on the show anyway. That's the only thing I could fathom. Like, this whole thing, to me, a lot of people are saying that they believe that this whole show is staged.
I heard that. Do you think
I think it might be staged to a point where Simon is just trying to get on television. And Porsha sort of knows that, but she's going along with it, and so is Dennis.
I got you. You're saying you're saying that wedding's never going to take place. They're doing this for TV.
I don't think so.
I don't think so neither.
Even Portia's like, well, we don't have a date. We're just dating. And I'm like, you're engaged. What are you talking about? You're just dating.
Yeah.
You know I agree. Like, there are so many things that just literally make no sense here. And the show seems like it's about Porsha and Dennis. And I think that is because they may want to make it like a real series and have a multi-season series. And the only way to do that would be to center it around Porsha and Dennis, because Simon ain't going to be around. And Simon's not that interesting.
I think she got it right. Perry,
But
what
No,
do you
not
think
with
about
Porsha.
that? I think she got it
We
right.
saw one little
I mean-
clip of Simon with his friend, and the
Porsha
rest
gonna
was
kill that
about
old man.
Dennis.
Say it again. You seen a clip with his friends, and what else, Callie?
Yeah, we saw one little clip with Simon with his friend, and everything else was about Dennis. Dennis is the co-star of this show.
Yeah, he is.
I
Exactly.
think that even production is on to Simon, and they kind of see like this guy just wants to be on TV, so they cut the show to center it on Dennis and Porsha because they already got like a wolf that
I think
Simon is
Dennis
not
is more
real.
interesting. Dennis is more interesting with his little sly comments.
He
Also,
is, but
too,
he's
they're not
with
showing the real
Porsha.
Simon. As Gabor brought up, he likes hookers and cocaine.
And Jussie too. So I'm reading right now. I'm reading right now. They say that Jussie. They say that Jussie and the man was doing weed and cocaine in the in the thing.
Jussie sounds like he's on meth. No lie. Like coming up with like crazy, fugazi, weird plans. That's like a known side effect of people doing crystal meth.
Cocaine, crystal meth, crack, it's all the same to me.
What make
it's
you
all
say
the same.
that,
They all crackheads. They all crackheads to me.
Is there a difference? I don't know. I'm not into drugs.
That was formerly had a meth habit, and he would tell me all these stories. Like when I would get high, I would plan I was going to rob a bank and steal a motorcycle and all of this crazy stuff. He's like, that's a side effect of the drug.
Oh my gosh, you just figured that out. And I had a person tell me, a person that's been on the show, that so in the gay community, they do, some people, not all, do crystal meth because it makes the sex longer or something like this. Have you heard about this, Kelly?
I've heard that was actually on Oprah years and years ago. But to me, this weird, but what I don't understand is why Jussie won't just say, like, look, I have a drug problem and I wasn't thinking clearly, I need help. I don't understand why he keeps insisting that this happened. And the reason why I can never believe that this happened, I don't believe that somebody would go out in a blizzard to get the Subway sandwich. That's the part where it's like there's no explanation for that. Now, if you want to say like it was just a regular day and I went out and these guys attacked me to try to later blackmail me or whatever their plan was, and I initially thought they were, MAGA people. Nah, it could have happened, but not in the middle of a blizzard.
Hey Lola.
What's going on, everybody?
Hey.
He was looking for a foot
for this reason.
Hi y'all.
Because on the show they make him out to be a choir boy, so it's this image. And if you come out there and say you lied, now we ain't got the guest no more. Your ass is the damn liar,
right?
And he would do anything to keep from being this liar that he is.
And he let it go too far. He let it go too far.
Yeah.
But it's like at the point now you're at bathhouses and taking drugs and doing all of these weird things. It's like this is just almost just as bad as you just saying, like, look, I have a drug problem. I tripped out on something. I came up with this crazy plan and I just need help.
Callie, I'll tell you something. You're right. Because when that shit came up in court, I would have looked at my attorney and said, time out. Let's stop this. Let's go out here. Let's make a plea deal or something. Because I'd rather be a liar than these other things that's gonna come out about him.
Oh no, he's gonna stick to the story because he stuck to the story all the way up until now. So he ain't finna change. He's not gonna change that story.
Right.
So
it's too late to change it.
Right.
Yeah, it's something else wrong with him.
And everybody already knows that story's out there. So you've already maintained these guys have MAGA hats. They beat you in the
Hey Dion.
in the what you call it. I spoke to you too, Gabor. I heard you.
I spoke to you too.
But he was out there in the what was it, the frosting cold? I cannot remember what they called it. The
blizzard.
vortex. Yeah. He was out there getting a sandwich. Why would you go out there at that time, doing those low
He was looking for a
temperatures?
foot long.
It was sub-0 degrees out there. So why would you go out there, get beat, and then still have a noose around your neck by the time the police get there? Everybody already said by the time the police got there, the noose should have been off. He could have, had somebody to go out and give him a sandwich at 2:00 in the morning. So this was from what it was stated. I don't know how true it is. But they said, because y'all know Kamala Harris was a part of this too before she got elected to VP. that they were, trying to get him justice and stuff. This was supposed to be some publicity for him, from what I'm, understanding.
Right. Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's true. It was supposed to catapult him over Taraji and
That's what he wanted.
That's what it was. Right, Gina was right. That's what he wanted, but it backfired.
Right,
bad.
It would have never happened.
Like a mother.
Taraji was the draw to the show. It would have never happened had Taraji not been on that show. Nobody would have even watched Empire.
Right.
That's true. Yeah.
But you know what? I do feel like maybe the show was nearing its end, like it was dying by the time this happened. And being that his music career just wasn't happening, he was probably like, well, what am I going to do once the show is off?
I stopped watching Empire.
I
stopped watching. I feel like the script was so crazy. I stopped watching Empire when Boo Boo Kitty was messing with the daddy. Ended up getting pregnant by the daddy. So I stopped watching then.
Lola, what did you want to talk about first? Because I really have to. We got 10 minutes, guys.
Right. Okay.
I have my next interview is someone coming out that's outing Mary Cosby for having an affair. It's going to be a good interview.
All right, let me get it in real quick.
Go ahead, Lola.
So Gina to me looks like a fake.
We can't hear you, Lola.
Okay, I said Gina looks like to me like a fake bootleg Marlo Hampton in that interview. Confessional. She gave me Marlo Hampton tease. Weird. As far as Jussie Smollet, so what are you saying, Gabor? He was grabbing ankles at the bathhouse. First of all, who go to bathhouse? What are we in Japan?
No, there's something here in Atlanta.
They here in my area.
That's
too.
really a thing, girl.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It is.
In New York City with these rats, we ain't going nowhere but our house. Take a bath. That's all I was asking.
Tell me what you think about Porsha, because I'm going to have to do another video separate about the Jussie case and get into the details.
Okay.
I
agree with y'all. I think Porsha wants two men. I think she wants Dennis and Simon on the side, and I think it is scripted. It's too convenient for me. How is Simon going to take her after she kind of humiliated him with Bolo? Even the insinuation of her possibly sleeping with him is too much for me.
Because he wants to be on television. That's why.
I mean, that's
nobody trusts Simon.
She right.
I honestly think that sometimes it takes them years to get on Housewives. We don't know how long Fallon was trying out to be on Housewives.
And
we don't know if that is why he ended up marrying Fallon is to get her on that show. We don't.
That's true. That's true.
My God, she is speaking facts.
They had a man on that show named, I think his name was Slade, and he particularly would date women on the show just so he can stay on that show. He dated like 3 women
I think you nailed it. I mean, Nina, do you agree with her? I think she just laid it on the line.
And I think Porsha knows it, and I think production knows it.
Right.
Go ahead, Nina.
Honestly, I don't.
Go ahead, Nina.
Honestly, I'm with everybody else. I think Simon he just wants to be on reality TV for whatever. And Porsha just a hussy. Now I'm done with Porsha. I'm done with Porsha. I'm done with her and her fake family storyline. I'm with everybody when they say Dennis is the co-star of that show. He throws so much freaking shade. Oh my God!
My God!
What did you just call Porsha?
Hussy.
That's what they said back in the day when my grandmother called you.
I'm dead.
Oh my goodness!
We call you whores now, but you was a hussy back then. But listen, this is what I want to say too. One quick thing about Jussie Smollet. It's bathhouses everywhere, and I understand what the.
Wait, can I stop you for a moment?
Yeah.
What is a bathhouse?
It's somewhere where you can go and bathe.
Okay.
It's like a hotel. It's like a hotel.
You don't bathe.
It's like a.
You don't bathe.
You don't bathe. You do not bathe.
No, but you can go to a pool.
Hold on.
Let me explain to you what one is. A bathhouse is just like where you go and you watch freaky movies and it be men that have sex with men.
No, what?
Yes. It's women that have sex with women. It be partners. It can be wives and husbands. They go and they have sex with each other. It's just a freaky thing. Listen, how I know this, and we have one here in my area. How I know this is because when I worked with, this is what I want to say about the brother. when he say he's not gay. He considered himself as a man that likes to have sex with men. They do not consider themselves as gay men. They just like to have sex with men. And they are the ones,
Nina?
huh?
Does that make sense?
I worked with them for 5 years. Men that have sex with men do not consider themselves as gay. They don't. What they not the
They don't
bottom,
date
they are
men.
the top. They don't. They have wives too. They have wives, but they like the feeling of having sex with men. That's why I say yes. It is bathhouses, and Jussie Smollet, he got involved with these brothers that like to have sex. They like to have sex with men. You know that's right. That's I believe that. I believe that.
I have a question. So up north, they have bathhouses, but they're mainly run like in New York City. They have Russian bathhouses, but you go there to get a massage. You go there for like going to pool, jacuzzis. I know, but they call bathhouses here. But hold on. If you want any type of that stuff, you go to a regular massage parlor, and that's where things get down. So I don't know if in the South it's different and they call it different things, but up here, oh wow,
no, that's not the same thing. There are massage parlors.
What you're talking about, Lola.
Yeah,
it's different. A bathhouse is different from what you're saying, Lola. You can go.
No, I'm saying up here.
Wait. You can go in a bathhouse and buy sex toys and come right on out because I have. But when you go to these different rooms, you go and buy sex toys, yeah. But when you go into these different rooms, you pay. And down here in the South, it's $15 to get in, $30 as a couple. So
how you know?
So when you go in, you go to these. You can go in. I can walk into and watch these old freaky movies, and I can be sitting there and say my partner say, "Well, just show them a little titty or something, right?" And when I do that, you got all these men coming around wanting to jack off.
Okay, that's enough.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This may have to be an after-hour show.
But
that's what they do at bathhouse.
I know, trust me, I've been in one, so I definitely
well,
know.
Apparently not everybody do that.
Don't your man work at one, Canelo?
Huh?
Don't your man work there?
He worked. I worked at the same place he worked at, so I know exactly where.
Wait, okay, stop. Okay, hold on, stop.
But
stop,
no,
stop.
I was the cashier.
Hold on, Canelo, hold on. I really want to. So it's like a hotel.
It's like a hotel with the doors open. You can have the doors open. People be in there doing anything, and they invite you in.
I'm not the only one. Sherelle, you never heard of this before, right?
Okay, hold on. No one say anything because I want to be able to hear. It's $15 to get in.
Depending on where you at.
That's okay. Here.
Does that include all the way?
No,
okay. You can have
all the way. What you mean all the way?
You're not paying to have sex with different people. You just paying the money to get in. You just paying the money to get in.
You paying the money to get in.
If I want to have sex, that's more money.
No.
No.
Let me tell you. Let me explain what it is.
Hold on.
It's like a hotel room.
Okay.
You come in. You pay to either get a locker or you could get a room. And you, whatever you paying for, you get that for 8 hours. You can stay there for 8 hours.
What?
Yes, God.
And then you have like separate rooms, like the dark room.
And you have rooms in there.
You have rooms
that like you just be walking around.
Yeah, you just be walking around. You can go on any door, to the door to the left, to the door to the right.
Right.
Okay, go in there.
Where I
you don't have to participate.
It's like an orgy.
Either.
Yeah. Now where I worked at.
Damn.
You can go upstairs on the 3rd floor. Now the 1st floor was for video booths only. 2nd floor, it had the dark room. It had like the jam room where everybody just go in there, dance and whatever. Or
Stop. Does Canelo have like a glimmer in his eye?
Yeah, he's like, he said, "I'm the expert at this. Let me explain."
The video room is like, you know how you go and play, like you go to an arcade and you play games or whatever. So they have things like that, but it's like you watching sex, you watching porn.
And now the 3rd floor. Yeah, and now on the 3rd floor where I worked at, it was optional. You could be naked. Or you could be, fully clothed. You can walk around because it was one night.
Canelo, give me 1 second. So people keep getting annoyed with me in the chat. I'm talking about a Turkish bath where they have saunas and pools and stuff like that. That is an actual thing in a place you can go to.
They have them in Lola, don't feel bad. Lola, don't feel bad. That's what I thought it was too. I thought it was a place that had the saunas, the little pools or something like that. That's what I thought it was.
You go have sex.
Don't read them comments, Lola.
They
Stay out
also
the
have-
comments.
No, I'm explaining to people that you could go to a Turkish bathhouse and not have sex and actually get a
That is
massage and go
true.
to a sauna. Okay, with your nasty asses. All right, continue.
But there are also saunas and jacuzzis and.
But what I was
stuff there,
saying
too.
was, it's optional because see, the night that I worked, it was one particular night I was working up on the 3rd floor. Is this woman and this guy? They was actually getting it on. People was coming downstairs to tell me. I'm serious. I'm not giving no details, but you can use your mind to know what was going right.
So Ralph, Canelo is giving what's the name, Mia vibe. Where she stayed in the dress. He's like, I was just
yeah, you're right. You're right, Diva. I was at the front desk.
I can tell y'all behind the scenes.
Diva, I'm glad you said it because I was thinking the same thing. Oh no, I was a cashier. I just cashed them out.
Yeah, cash is weird. Like,
I'm not lying about it. She lied all the way to the reunion.
Canelo, it really is looking like you're going down memory lane as you tell us this story.
Because what cashier go from the first floor to the third floor?
Y'all don't be believing me. I got stories to tell y'all. Y'all be thinking
We don't need you. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I just want to know what it was. But now I know.
Sherelle, you got an idea now.
But
wait, one more question to Nina. Don't say nothing, Canelo, because I don't like it when you tell the story. He be smiling and carrying on. Yeah, yes, the blue room.
Bring me some Hennessy.
So Nina, these bathhouses, what kind of sign would they? Is it a building or is it like a house?
I mean, you would never know what it is. It's just like going into like you wouldn't know where a recovery house is, right? It's kind of like you would have to. It's some of them is kind of like you have to be kind of invited into them. You know what I'm saying? You will have to know somebody to know somebody, especially the ones in Charlotte. But the one here in Gastown here, it's just like going into a sex toy shop. You know what I'm saying? But it's a really big building. Oh wow! But this one is a really big building, and it's got all these different rooms. What's in room number 1?
A big old building, so it's more the merrier.
They must be rich. They must be
like
rich.
a hotel.
But, I mean, Nina, how could all this be legalized though? Is it legal? What they got going on up there?
They ain't shutting them down. They ain't shutting them down. So
okay.
I guess
you're not paying for it. The thing about it is you're paying to get inside, but you're not paying for the actual sex. So I think that's
I get that part. I get it.
It's not a brothel.
I mean, that's a
it's
hell
like
of a
whatever you do
liability,
in there,
though.
it's up to you. Whatever gets down in there is up to you. It's not like they advertise it as a brothel.
You don't have to
because
do anything.
nobody.
No, I know. That's what I'm telling him. You don't like. They're not advertising it as a sexual place, but when you in there, you do what you want to do. But I know. Wait, Perry. But in Nevada, it's legal, right? Don't they have the bunny ranch in Nevada?
No. Okay, outside of the city limits. See, and most people think it's the Strip.
Okay.
But it's the outskirts where it's legal.
But
it's not really heavily enforced nowhere, if that makes sense.
All right. Anyway, he wouldn't be in no trouble. He should have went there. He wouldn't have been in no trouble. No, he tried to
That's
do
all
it
he
the
had to
backwards
do.
way. That's all he had to do was go to one day. Yeah, instead of being sneaky, ain't no need of being sneaky.
But Nina,
He got in trouble.
Nina, let me say this.
He ain't in trouble for being in no bathhouse. He in trouble for lying.
That had nothing to do why he did what he did. And I think I'm gonna throw this word out. I hope I said the word the right way. You know how a moderer, is it moderer? A moderer or something, like a person that do something, get all this claim to fame, like because they did something.
Oh, martyr, yeah.
Martyr, right? Okay. Just say he's gay, right? So if he do this and he feel like the show's crashing, he could put his name on this big pedestal, and now people praise him.
But who's gonna praise you for getting your ass whooped?
Well, okay. Well,
he did it the wrong way.
But what I'm saying is that could have been his thinking process. Yeah. Because most people, when it's in a tragic accident or something like that, they get this praise. I think he was looking for more attention.
He was, and that's why he added the homophobic to it, because he felt like people was going to be sorry for him because he added the homophobic to it.
There we go.
What is that, mega to it? He added all of these other things that are sensitive in the society, and that's why he added it, thinking he was going to get all of this, support. And he did initially because people were outraged. But then as the story started to break down and it didn't make sense, people were like, okay, what's really going on? That's when people started to pull back, because when it first happened, everybody jumped by his side and they was like, this is tragic. How could someone do this to us? Even Lee Daniels had posted a picture of him in the hospital bed with his eyes scratched up a little bit or whatever, saying how horrific this was. It wasn't until they find out more pieces of the story that they was like, wait a minute, something is not sounding right. Now him adding all of these other distractions, I'm gonna call them, because they're distractions. Oh, I was on drugs. What does that have to do with this stage event? You know, I was in drugs. We slept together. I was in the bathhouse. To me, that's making it worse that y'all were friends beforehand. So that's even more to say that y'all probably did stage this because you were friends with them and y'all did do activities together before that. It's going to be interesting how it pans out.
Do you think the jury will find him innocent? Do you think the jury will find him innocent?
No. I don't know. No. The fact that he knew the people, the fact that he claimed that he was attacked, and the fact that he knew the people who were the quote unquote attackers is just enough. You know, you done, this man have been in your mouth. You done seen this man inside. I'm just saying, this man know you inside and out, and you sit up here talking about you thought it was a white man.
Yeah, and at least you just trying to make him spit it out.
Did they offer him a plea deal? Did they offer him a plea deal? And if so, for how long?
They did offer him a plea deal.
I don't think it was a plea deal.
I have heard something earlier, but somebody said they had offered him something, but I'm not exactly sure.
But he needs
I'm gonna have to do this video again. First of all, I'm gonna do a separate video just about Jussie, and then I'm gonna do Porsha again. But Gabor is just
Gabor Salad.
You gotta love Gabor.
He's like an alligator.
I'm just saying, you know this man.
Terrell, you need more info from Canelo because this whole cashier story, I ain't buying it.
You know what? Hey, you know what? Hey, Diva, when he said cashier, when he said cashier, I know cashier is a code word for I don't want to explain shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell you anything you want to know. You already know I'm an open book, so if you want to know, I would tell you.
Look, oh my God!
He's talking about the third floor, the second floor, downstairs.
Believe me, I walked to the club right here. I walked to the club, so I actually know what was going on.
No, cash somebody out on the roof.
Hold on. What we're saying, Canelo, is nobody believed you worked there. We think you went there.
No, I'm saying if I wasn't single, I would have gone. If I was single, I would have gone there. But I worked there because this was right before I got my disability.
Okay, how much you get paid there then?
I got paid.
That's how you became disabled.
An hour. I got paid
Perry, you wrong. Did you hear what Perry said? Perry said what you said. He said that's how you became disabled, being in there.
Perry,
you ain't shit.
Perry said you were bottom. Canelo, Perry said you were bottom.
True.
Perry said you
was true, but it was.
Perry said you were bottom and you was taking a rod.
Oh no,
that's how you got on disability.
Okay, I gotta do. Okay, I want everybody in the chat know I will redo this video talking about Porsha, and then there's a separate one talking about Jussie because this is what left. We got
Perry, you know I got
going down this went way left.
I'm embarrassed. I mean, I'm really embarrassed for Jussie. You know what I'm saying? To me, I just feel like what they say, what Lisa Renner said, the cover up is worse, is bigger than the lie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you doing all of this to say that something happened to you. All of this stuff is coming out. Don't nobody want to be known for doing drugs and going to bathhouses. You know what I'm saying?
No.
That's just not a good look. And what happens is, what's going to happen is a lot of white people ain't going to want to work with you no more. Because you sit up here lying about racial, white people and black people. But I'm just saying.
I was going to say people.
You're lying
people,
about
period.
I think his career is over.
It's over. It was over.
It's done with that unless you work on the corner or something.
It was over when it came out because y'all know that as soon as the pandemic started and then when Empire came back on, he was no longer on the show for the last couple of episodes. No, the whole season he was not on there.
Pandemic. It was before.
Oh, it was 2019. I'm sorry. It was.
Yeah.
It's just. it's embarrassing for. I'm embarrassing. I don't even really know him. I'm sure it's embarrassing for his family. You know what I'm saying? It's just embarrassing. And then, if even not you putting all these other dudes stuff on there because that man say he was straight. He probably is gonna live the rest of his life saying that he was straight. You know what I'm saying? Now they gotta go and tell what they've been doing. You know,
he outed him. He outed them.
I'm embarrassed as a black man for him to come out to make it racial, and then we go through all the stuff where you don't set up a racial thing, and then now to come out on top of that embarrassment, you just a super freak on wheels.
And all you have to do is just come out and say
you from the first floor to the third floor, back down to the first one. You know what, man? We ain't got time for that shit.
But they ain't got nothing to do with it, Perry.
Canelo gone.
But we're not gonna shame him for being a super freak. With Porsha 1 2 now. We can't do that
That's
now.
true. That's
Porsha
true.
was going around saying that was goddamn. That was Porsha.
Gabor, you my friend. Gabor, you my friend, right? But you got to admit to yourself. We was talking about this. That was a low blow at me, wasn't it?
That was a low blow at you. Porsha them was they cut the
because
lights
you know
off,
that hurt me a little bit.
They cut the lights off, they cut the cameras, and Porsha was on camera, heard on camera saying one of you bitches is eating me tonight. I feel like Jussie, where Jussie them was at is the same thing place where Porsha them was at. That was a bad
walk
call.
like a super freak. Porscha's walk is safe.
But no, really
like
don't. I'm just embarrassed for Jussie. I really feel bad for him. I really feel bad for him.
Why would you feel bad for him, Gabor?
I
agree with Callie. He was
why would you feel sorry for him and not Porsha?
I don't feel sorry for her.
I don't feel sorry for him.
I think Jussie.
I'm not feel sorry. Like I said, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. He probably still high and don't want to tell the truth.
That's true.
I really feel bad for him. Look, he probably got a. I
have a question. Is his sister still supporting him? Remember how his sister came out and trying to support him? Because she's an actress too. She has her own career to worry about as well, right? Like, how is this going to affect her?
Well, I don't think it's going to affect her as much as it's going to affect him because she didn't do it. She just standing by him. Now she can, because that's her brother. So it may not affect her as much as, his is dead. It ain't going to be no resuscitation. She still can go on and do some things, but she ain't going to be able to get him out there. She may not get bigger roles like she is now because of it, but she'll still be able to go work.
Does she even get big roles? Let's be honest.
I don't know.
She really does. She has a nice one on Prime that's been going on for the. Well,
Prime.
I mean, she is Prime, yes. But she is a good actress now. She is.
I didn't say she wasn't a good actress.
I didn't say she was A-list. I just said she's a good actress.
You said big role.
Wait a minute.
You said big role.
I want to be in Lovecraft Country. Lovecraft Country was a huge
Lovecraft Country was
but
a good
why
show.
did they canceled it though?
Big on that.
Because they said the work environment was toxic.
I want to show you guys something. This is the whole family. Have you guys ever seen the mom?
Yeah.
No.
They're a cute family. They're cute.
I don't even know who the hell we looking at. Who we looking at?
That's
Jussie right
mama.
here.
That's Jussie daddy. And they got like 8 kids.
Yeah.
Right, they got hella kids.
I thought it was a Jackson 5 or something for a second.
It's an old picture because his sister is right there on the right of me. Right below.
Yeah. She was she in a movie called Eve's Bayou?
Yeah, she played
a little girl. Yeah.
She was on Full House sometimes, right? Full House.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. But they were raised to be entertainers, so it's a whole talented family. That's an old picture, though. Of course, they're adults, but I had never.
When she? Oh, I don't know. When she was with that guy, she was in that movie where she ended up leaving her husband. What's his name?
And she got HIV.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry.
That was one of her best movies because she played the hell out of that movie. I swear
she did, Nina. She sure did.
She did. She played that.
All right, guys. Since this video turned into
Kelly.
Since this video turned into a chat of friends, that's what all we were doing.
Sherelle, I just got a text from Canelo. He said, "Tell Sherelle, great video."
Perry, I would have texted that to Sherelle first before I text you that.
Can I ask a question? Did they take all cash or did they take credit cards?
All cash, because I got to talk to y'all about behind the scene about it because the owner of it criminal activity. That's why. I didn't really talk about it.
Damn, you walked in, paid cash. They got a weed bar, alcohol bar.
Oh no,
they damn sure had the sex bar.
It was already in there because they was.
He didn't even get it. He did not even get it.
I got exactly what he was saying, but no, the weed bar, it was upstairs.
Perry is shady today.
Look, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up because I am doing a video with someone that's getting ready to out Mary Cosby. This is gonna be good, okay?
Don't want to miss it. Don't want to miss it. It's on.
That she told a whole bunch of lies last night, and that she's currently having an affair on Robert.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Makes sense.
I'm gonna give it around. I mean, you giving out Louis Vuitton bags and all of this as sorry gifts or apologies. Come on now.
Yeah, come on. Okay, she doing everything. She had like Jussie.
Yeah, doing the most.
Did you see the documentary about Jen Shaw too?
Yeah.
Ooh, we need to talk.
But I can't with Canelo. He is something wrong with Canelo. But anyway, so I will do this video over on a still and actually get the information in about Jussie that I wanted to. It went whoop. I don't know. It just left.
It went from the courthouse to the bathhouse.
So we'll do
I
that.
can't with Perry. I'm not doing
this. Perry's on a roll today.
Was Mia at the bathhouse? Y'all,
oh Lord.
There's something wrong with us. But anyway, this was a fun video. I didn't get any factual information in, but that's okay. I will do another video right after my interview. I'll do a still telling you exactly what went on in court today. Yeah, I felt like I was just hanging out with my friends.
You didn't get factual information, but you got a lot of experience.
You know, it's a mess. I didn't know. This was like us just sitting around like I do in my backyard with my friends, and we were just talking. It went so left. It's not even funny. I think it was the bathhouse. I don't know what it was, but
it was the bathhouse.
I think that did it.
Yeah. So anyway, you guys come back. I'll see you in the next video, especially you, Canelo, or you can watch it later. Make sure you watch it because this is going to be good about Mary. Mary makes my skin crawl.
Oh, she makes mine crawl too. That's why we need to talk.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. Right. And I can't believe I
do want a gift though. I want a gift from her though.
She wanted back. If you made her mad, she wanted back because she tried to get help.
Hey Lola, you the last one to get one because she texted me last week. I don't like Lola. I said, damn.
Yeah, I know, because I said she a grandpa motherfucker.
Oh my God. Oh, see, this video has gone left. Okay, all the way left. I don't know what happened. But anyway, thank you, Nina, for calling in. Don't forget to check out my next video with the interview that I'm doing.
Watching.
All right, take care. Bye. Lola, you just too much. I can't.
Bye, y'all.
Bye, Lola. Bye. Canelo. You should have never told me about the bathhouse.
You talking about open book. Look, everybody basically know about it, so I don't care.
I never knew about it. I ain't never been. Anyway.
I try to tell you, but you cover your ears.
You be trying to tell me too much.
I actually learned something too, though. It was educational. It was educational.
Thank you, Canelo. Bye-bye.
I'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Okay.
It's always a pleasure to talk to you, Diva. Girl, I love you to death.
And she know it.
Don't forget to check out the next video, okay?
Bye, Diva.
Take care. Bye. This is the first time I ever had to do a video over again. I did not get any factual information. I'm going to have to do them all over again, but that's okay.
I didn't bring it up. I'm just clearing myself.
Who brought it up?
Gabor.
No, I did not. We were talking about. Don't put that on me. We was talking about what happened at the bathhouse. That's what we was talking about.
Anyway,
Jussie brought it up. That's what they asked him on the stage.
That's who did it. Yeah, it's Jussie's fault.
I wanted to thank everyone for your super chat. You don't have to support the channel, and you do. So I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I will be doing the Jussie Smollet video over again, getting more details in, and then coming back with another story for Porsha. I'll make them still videos, so it won't be alive again. This is my live for today. Also, at 4:00 Pacific Standard Time, I'm coming back with the interview with someone that's going to out Mary Cosby's current affairs and previous affairs. You can't miss it because last night's Salt Lake City was good, and this person has a lot to add to it. All right, y'all. On 3, let's say bye. 1, 2, 3. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody. Bye.